I just woke up, but it's time for your reading, so think or say out loud, I allow this reading, and let's get started. Dear Spirit, benevolent beings of light, we call upon you now for the most accurate truth for this viewer. What does the viewer need to know most at this time? What does the viewer need to know most at this time having to do with the cards that fell out? Oh. All right, this reading is going to be for a viewer who has had some horrific problems with other people being cruel or bad to you. Okay? If that's not you, this is not your reading. You should click into my name and you'll see plenty. Or click into my name and on my profile you'll see Linktree Readings by LOREN. That's the only link I use. Why don't you book like a private reading or something and we can get into the details that are necessary just for you, all right? By the way, too many people go to my booking page, read nothing on the page, and then send me money and are furious that I'm not emailing them with every answer to every question they have when the booking page tells you everything. I'm not going to respond to you when it's questions that if you read on the booking page, you wouldn't have needed me to answer. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a waste of my time and it's a disrespect to me. Why would I write all those words on that page? It's not going to be for me. All right. So that's just a little reminder for people who are booking. Please follow the instructions and read everything on the page. I certainly didn't waste my time to write all of it for myself versus trying to take the time to give you as much information as I can to help you. Now, if you're still here, it's because you have had somebody who have been doing you very, very dirty, very, very wrong. Judgment is here, and you will start seeing 10-10 a lot if you haven't already. Judgment is being called on this situation because you absolutely didn't need or deserve the treatment you have previously gotten. It was 222 on the timer clock as I said that. There was third-party situations going on. Now, if there's a romance situation, and that's the person we're talking about, yeah. Now, this could also be a work situation, a friend situation, a family situation. Third party isn't just they were dating other people besides just me. Third party can be you were supposed to be the important person, but they made work way more important, or they made their mother more important, or their father more important. And yes, parental units are important, but we know there is a major difference between a toxicity level of obsession and attention on only one versus a balancing of loving and treating you right as well as someone else. Like, I had a client once where she said that every Sunday her father would put her in the backseat of the car, tell her she's not allowed to speak. It's not her day. There is nothing about her she's allowed to even exist as, because it was her half-sister, stepsister's, whatever, day, and he was on the way to pick her up. She got the front seat, and because he only saw her on Sundays, the other daughter, the client of mine, literally had to act like she didn't exist. Nothing was important. That other daughter got everything on that day, and then after he dropped her off, he would look back at my client and be like, because she's finally gone, I'll acknowledge you again. That's a lot of wounds, right? Now, depending on your scenario, you've been stuck like, what am I supposed to do to fix this? How am I supposed to fix this? Don't worry. Now, the tables have absolutely been turned. Judgment's been called in on this situation. And they're going to start having to ask themselves, why did they do this? Why are they going to be that kind of person when they didn't have to be? For many of you, yeah, they purposely tried to put you in some kind of situation where it should have just been you being treated right. And it made them feel good to make you try to fight for attention or whatever grossness. We don't need triggering, right? It's too early. Knight of Swords in reverse is talking about how nothing is going to go right for them at all because they are a bully. When this card's in reverse, it's talking about how whoever this person or people are to you, they were such an outrageous bully that didn't need to be. that not only are they not getting wishes and material stuff fulfilled, they're not going to have their happily ever after. They should have never messed with you. And that's going to be their message that they are hearing in their head every single day from now on. Look at all the red in these cards. Look at the red in these cards. Your spiritual team is seeing red, like, seeing red again, seeing red again. And no good for them. Now, I know you don't wish harm on anyone. I love when I get comments like that. I wish no harm on anyone. I understand you're worried about being able to be like, yeah, without getting karma for it. But there's a very big difference between being happy that the universe is going to handle this person that caused you to be in a stalemate of energy where you're like, I literally can't do anything about this situation. Because if I do, like, if you threw hands, you'd go to prison. You know that. Jail, prison, depending on what you actually did, right? That kind of thing, where you allowing spirit to have handled this was the best course of action, because your karma's good, you are fine. Everyone is seeing the truth about whoever this person is for you. They could be an air sign, doesn't have to be, all right? They think more highly of themselves than anyone else does. People might say, like, nice, kind things when this person's in a room, but when they're not in the room and they know nobody is in the room that will snitch back, they talk crazy crap about this person. Also, if the third party situation was another romantic interest besides you, if that's your issue here versus family or work, that person is also leaving this person. Like, and you two are going to have communication in a way of, like, bygones be bygones. It was neither of you. It was only this person that put both of you in this situation. And they're the only one at fault. For those that were in some kind of third-party romantic whatever, most of you had no idea the other person, and vice versa. So, and, you know, that's definitely a manipulator's technique, all right? So look into what love bombing is, breadcrumbing is, negging, N-E-G-G-I-N-G. It's a psychological term. Oxytocin manipulation, love avoidant, breadcrumbing, love bombing. If you start looking into all of those key terms, it'll help you understand the red flags before it's too late, so to speak. And that can go for family members, co-workers, strangers, partners. The more you understand about the manipulative side of someone who's pretending to be kind and loving, the more you see it ahead of time. I also will let you know that TikTok has been messing with videos of mine. Somebody reported my Palo Santo cleansing video as drug use, and somebody reported a different video of mine where I was talking about gaslighting and negging, N-E-G-G-I-N-G, as me being a cyberbullying using the N-word. It was an N-word, but it was negging, N-E-G-G-I-N-G, which is basically when you give a backhanded compliment to purposely make the person feel either insecure or upset or like, oh, you look so good for, you know, doing nothing about yourself. That's a basic. So make sure you're putting comments, even if it's an emoji, on any of my videos, because that will make sure you see more of my videos. You might want to follow me on YouTube, because they're also trying to get us who have business accounts to pay them to promote videos just so people can see our videos again. I won't do that. I am not going to spend any money on promoting my videos just because they're hoping to make more money off of me when they already get a percentage of any video gifts you send to any of my videos. By the way, that's another way to send monetary gratitude. When you send like donations of money or even those video gifts, you get it tenfold back to you from the universe for doing that, just so you know. It is a truth. This is amazing. I love you. Why don't you book a private? Up to you.